We're joined by a big unit.
Yes, it's Daniel Macri. And Dan, I've seen you around before. Let me just explain. Dan is in WA's finals for the Australia's Strongest Man. And you might have seen him. I've seen him on 10 News. I've seen him on a lot of places before.
A few places,
and gearing up to hopefully compete one day in the World's Strongest Man competition, Dan.
That is the goal. That's my dream, really, and that's where I want to be.
So I read you're only 23, mate.
Yeah.
So that suggests to me you don't even remember when the World's Strongest Man was on at Wide World of Sports every Saturday afternoon.
We used to watch.
No, I think it was a bit before my time, but
Yeah.
I've seen it on ESPN the whole way through, and I've gone back and tracked down a lot of the old tapes and stuff, and watched everything that's happened. So
They pick up big rocks and things, all sorts of weird
absolutely.
stuff.
all sorts of crazy
When
stuff.
did you realise that you could do this? Did you bench press mum when you were younger or something? what was the deal?
No, I mean, look, I'd always been a pretty big, strong kid playing rugby when I was younger, and started going to the gym to start training. Was having a bit of fun with that, and Dad was one day just flicking through the channels on Foxtel and saw the World's Strongest Man competition. I saw that on there and thought, that really looks awesome, and that's sort of what I want to do. And started sort of training for that. So,
Do you work as well?
not at the moment. I'm a student at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So
What are you studying?
exercise and sports science.
Oh, because wouldn't it be
Lifting
funny if you
things.
said early childhood studies or something?
That'd be great, Dan. Obviously, you're a big unit. Half the cost would go in going to the gym all the time and travel, I would have thought. And there'd be a lot of cost in eating, I would have thought, for you.
Some pretty big costs in eating.
So give us a rundown of what you have to consume during a day.
For example, what did you eat
breakfast.
yesterday?
Yesterday, let's say breakfast, had a protein shake, then plate of bacon and eggs, a bowl of cereal, morning tea.
What? Okay, keep going.
Hang on, that wasn't the whole
I thought that was
day.
the day. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, morning tea was another protein shake and then some more fruit. Midday again, big serve of meat and then some rice and stuff like that, and then it just continues on.
No,
like
keep
that for the rest of the
So
day.
what was dinner? What was dinner?
Dinner last night, had some Japanese food, and then came home and what else I have? Another protein shake and some pasta before going to bed.
When you say Japanese food, is that like a complete wok full of stuff, or what is it, like sushi?
It wasn't actually too much yesterday.
Yeah.
But,
Wow, that's amazing. I've had this morning a cup of tea. Yeah, that's amazing. You're one of those really strong, powerful people that have got such a gentle nature, though. You just come across. It's really rare.
well, I don't know. I said there's no point in, being an arsehole to people. So
Yeah. Do you get this from it?
That's
It
a
just seems
fine
really
attitude.
gentle. Yeah.
For sure, Dan. And one of the things about watching The World's Strongest Man on ESPN that you get to see is that they travel all over the world, and it seems like there's a lot of money in it. Is that the case?
there's more money than what there used to be. I mean, it's not, the same sort of money that you'd be making, as a, someone, in the NFL or
But it's a
NBA or something like
profession.
that.
It can be a
But it is a profession. I mean, the top level guys are professional athletes. That's what they do. I mean, some of them do have other jobs outside of, what they do, even just, somewhat out of interest. But yeah, the top level guys are all professional.
Now, how much training goes into doing what you do?
Myself personally, I've got 4 major sessions that I do each week. Each one of them's about 4 hours long.
And that's it's just picking stuff up and putting it down again.
Yeah.
Well, what? Like, what do you pick up?
First 2 sessions of the week are just normal sort of, in the gym sort of training.
Yep.
And then the last 2 sessions of the week are doing all the, fancy, interesting strongman sort of stuff that you see on
like
the TV show.
Towing tractors and
Do
stuff.
you
that
help
sort of
a lot
stuff,
of
yeah.
mates move house?
I should try to avoid it as much as I
I was
can.
going to say, because we need a fridge move from the downstairs.
No problem.
Okay, perfect.
Well, you know what? I'd like to put you to the test, Dan, and see if you can bench press me somewhere around here. That'd be pretty handy.
Yeah, sure. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, all right. Now remember, you're going to have to lift Shaun's ego as well.
Yes. Which
Very heavy.
weighs very heavily on all of us.
All right,
man.
so let's go down to the Shaun lifting area. Are you right?
Yeah, no, we're just talking about, I weigh about 85 kilos, so that's no worries
That's nothing,
for Dan.
is it?
Shouldn't be a problem.
All right, let's see it happen. All right.
Okay, so we're getting Daniel to lay back onto
Dan
the
is going to
ground.
lie down on the
We
floor.
were going to get him to over his head, but the studio roof is too small. Now, Shaun is going to go as stiff as a plank.
And as light as a feather.
Light as a feather, stiff as the board.
We've all been in primary school.
Okay, and... All right, Shaun, stiffen up a bit, mate.
Yeah.
Stiffen up a bit, mate.
Be careful what you say to him, Nathan.
Don't make it laugh.
Oh, yes! And again, yes! And again, yes!
Unbelievable. It's not even a
joking
challenge
me.
for Daniel. He's just pumping out a set of 25 now.
He is doing... How many? He's done about 7.
Unbelievable.
Are you
And
serious?
without even
Wow.
blinking. The only awkwardness to that was how difficult it is to lift a human that way. But that wasn't even a challenge. You haven't embraced a sweat, have you?
Not really. Once I found the
you-
balance, it was pretty easy.
All right, did you have to get your hand into both cheeks, or
Just one.
Nova.